Hi, my name is Marinelli, and today I'm going to be talking about presentation aids. Visual aids are powerful tools. They help communicate your ideas better than words alone. Presentation aids can contribute greatly to your speech. They enhance understanding and memory. They help listeners organize ideas, they help you gain and maintain attention, and they help illustrate a sequence of events or procedures. We learn more from sight than from any of the other senses. It helps to have a visual aid when a picture is presented along with or instead of words. Visuals help illustrate a sequence of events or procedures. Some types of visual aids are three-dimensional aids. You can have an object, you can have a model, or you can have people. You can use a model when you have an object that you cannot bring in the classroom, such as a jet fighter plane. Other types of presentation aids are two-dimensional presentation aids. They include photographs, graphs, or PowerPoints. An example of a chart is one over here where all of the speakers in today's conversation gets a 100%. Some more examples of two-dimensional presentation aids are videos or maps.
Hi, my name is Shantae. I'll share with you the different types of graphs, charts, computer-generated aids, and a little information on them. The graphs vary from bar graphs, pie graphs, line graphs, to picture graphs. You can use a bar graph to show the statistical data on just about anything. Pie graphs can be used to show the individual shares of a whole using percentages. Line graph shows relationships between two or more variables, and it also organizes statistical data. Picture graphs, you can use the pictures to supplement the data you are trying to summarize. Now onto the charts. A chart summarizes and presents a great deal of information. In a small amount of space, charts have several advantages. They are easy to use, reuse, and enlarge. They can be displayed in a variety of ways. Like, do not handwrite the chart. Do not put too much information. Do keep it simple. Do make the letters large enough to be visible. You should not try to put too much information on one chart. If you have too much information, the audience may feel as if it's too complicated to understand.
Hello everyone, my name is Dee and I will be sharing with you some tips on how to create an effective computer-generated presentation. The first tip that I will be sharing with you is to 1. Keep your text and sound simple. In most aspects of communication, simple is better. You want to use no more than 7 lines on your presentation. If you can use fewer lines, that's even better. Make sure that you add bullets to state your thoughts or ideas. After you have added your bullets, you want to make sure that your bulleted list has a parallel structure. A parallel structure is when you begin each bulleted phrase with the same word. As you can see on the screen, this bulleted list has a parallel structure. The word used is repeated in the beginning of each bulleted phrase. Use presentation aids to present images rather than words. You do not want your audience to be sitting down reading. Make sure that you provide a common image for each slide on your presentation, and use clip art. Clip arts consist of pictures that are either printed form or stored in a computer file. Clip arts are great to use because they can make your visual look very professional. As for sounds, many graphic designers provide sound effects that you can use in your presentation. Do not use them. They will only distract your listeners and can be very irritating. The second tip that I will be sharing with you is to 2, choose your fonts carefully. Although presentation aids allow you to choose from a variety of fonts, graphic designers only use 4. The first one is serif. When it comes to presentations, I highly recommend that you use serif. Serif fonts are easier for your audience to see and read. The next font is called a sans serif. A sans serif is very similar to a serif, but not quite. Your audience will be able to see it, but they won't be able to read it. The third font I'll be talking about is Scripps. Scripts are more fancy. You do not want to use a script font. Your audience will not be able to read it. The fourth font is called a decorative. A decorative font is recommended to be used only to communicate a special tone or mood in your presentation. The third tip to create an effective computer-generated presentation is to allow plenty of time when preparing your presentation. You want to prepare your presentation in advance before your speaking due date, so you'll have plenty of time to make it as attractive as possible. Now I'll be talking about 2 main types of computer-generated presentation. The first one is called a video aid. A video aid is used to import sounds and music to your presentation to communicate your ideas. Although video aids are fun, you want to keep your focus on your speech rather than the videos. You can use a variety of devices when creating a visual aid. DVD players are great to use because they have an excellent picture quality. iPods, iPads, or MP3 players are perfect for a small audience. If you are giving your speech to a large audience, you want to use several TV systems. The next thing that you can use is the internet. If the room where you are delivering your speech has Wi-Fi, you can play your sounds on YouTube or other internet sources. The next type of computer presentation aid is audio aid. Just like video aids, in an audio aid, you can either create your own audio or use pre-recorded sources. Audio aids are to be used sparingly and be sure to master any technology involved. These are some of the systems that you can use in an audio aid.
My name is Brandon, and I'm going to speak about visual aids. Visual aids are an essential part of speech. They help you clearly communicate the idea the speaker wishes to convey. When selecting the right presentation aid, consider your audience, think of your speech objective, take into account your own experience, and know the room in which you will speak. There are many guidelines for developing presentation aids. To begin with, you must select the right presentation aid. Doing so, you must consider your audience. Depending on the size of your audience, make sure your aids can be seen clearly. You should also be aware of the age and interests of your audience. Guidelines for using presentation aids: make them easy to see, keep them simple. Select the right presentation aid, rehearse your presentation aids, and make eye contact. Keep in mind the objective of your speech. Make sure your aid can be proved, and make sure it is key to know the skills and experience of your aides. Using presentation aids. Use handout effectively. Time the use of your visual aids to control your audience's attention. Use technology effectively. Furthermore, you must rehearse your presentation aid until you are completely comfortable with them. You must also have the process of your aids planned out, meaning how you would present your aid to your audience in order to not make mistakes. Equally important, you must make eye contact with your audience, not with the aides. Lastly, when presenting, remember Murphy's Law. If something can go wrong, it will. Always have a backup plan. Double check equipment, have backup images, and keep extra supplies on hand. In case of an emergency or an incident, keep talking. Do not offer lengthy apologies. Have all your important information in your notes. Do not depend on technology. In the end, have a thorough rehearsal. During the rehearsal, double check all of your equipment. Bring extra supplies and backup equipment. Remember, it's better to be safe than sorry.